Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're talking about time. What is time? Time is the movement of the objects in space, or the measurement of objects in space. Time and space go together. In fact, time is space. In Hinduism, time is called kala, and space is also called kala. And the emptiness, the darkness, the non-existence also simultaneously is called kala, which is very fitting. So time exists only because things are moving. If you froze space, freeze, everything froze. All the planets, all the stars and galaxies instantly froze. No molecules were communicating with each other. There would be no time. Time would stand still. So only because there is movement, there is time. Planets circle around the sun goes around the galaxy goes around something else. That's time. That's our time. A very linear concept. That's how we experience it, at least in this solar system. This is what we can think about and experience very easily. We measure time based on how many times we've rotated around the planet. We go around the sun one time, that's 1 year. So that's time. Let's talk about the subjective experience of time. Time is something that you have, and also energy is something that you have. These two things that you have. With time, you can't make use of it in the way that you can make use of energy. Time is something that's linear, stationary. You can't manipulate it, you can't change it, you can't alter it. Time is moving for everybody in the same fashion. It's just going. The clock is ticking whether you sit still, whether you run, move, dance, jump, sing, sleep. It's all going relatively at the same pace. Some things you can do to make time slower or faster, but that's really irrelevant. Time is happening basically the same way for everybody. If you're a yogi or a delusional person, both time is passing away for you. It doesn't matter what you do. But you have energy in this game of life, and energy can be moved, can be altered. You can do different things with your energy. Like, for example, I can make these videos. I'm making this video now. I can make 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 videos today. That is me making use of the time that I have, and actually it's me working with my energy. So time's not something that you can make use of. I'm gonna go get my laptop because one of my subscribers sent me a question, and I want to read that question and see if there's anything else that he added, maybe a mystical or a deeper perception of time. Time is not really something that I think about quite often. It's a really non-issue for me. The only time I think about time is how much time I have left. How much time do I have left on this planet? And definitely I want to make use of that. I want to make use of the most amount of time that I possibly can. All right, so he said, "Hey Shiva, can you make a video on time? What is it from your experience? The nature and experience of time, and whatever you know about it. Perhaps also mahakala, the great time that Sadhguru talks about." So, that's my laptop. I'm just going to casually throw on the bed. Time is eating you, my friends and ladies and gentlemen. It's consuming you. It's consuming all of us. You can't do anything to stop it. Time is eroding at you, at your life, every second of the day. Nothing you can do about it. If you run, stand still, jump, it doesn't matter what you do. You can only make use of your energy. And that can be scary for some, knowing that your time is going away. It's being eroded. Every single day you're getting closer to death. If you're a young man or you're an old man or a young person, old person, doesn't matter. It's all going the same way for you. And soon and inevitably you are going to get swallowed and consumed by time. That's what does all of us in. Even the Adiyogi, well, we can't compare Adiyogi to you or to us, but someone like Agastya Muni, who is said to have lived an extraordinary length of time. How did he manage to do that? Did he master time? No. No one can master time. He mastered energy. He mastered his energy. He probably made it so that his body regenerates faster than it decays. And he has control over that whole process, has control over his autonomic nervous system. and he stayed around for a very long time. He did many things, achieved many goals, created many ashrams, and facilitated the spiritual process for us human beings to benefit from. And I'm benefiting from this. I'm benefiting from Agastya Muni's work. Agastya Muni impacted the southern, all of India, the entire Indian subcontinent. And many thousands of years later, Sadhguru sprouted up and benefited also. And directly, he is benefiting me. That's why I have him on my wall. So even he succumbed to time. The Buddha also succumbed to time. Nothing you can do about this. This is one of the greatest lessons in spirituality, is that you are going to fade away, decay. You're going to get consumed by time. It's going to consume you. And you have to be willing and let it go. There's nothing you can do about it. I see a lot of people fighting time, me included in this. I'm no exception. I don't like the fact or knowing that this thing is eroding and every day, sooner or later, I'm going closer to my grave. I'm just getting better at living, better at maintaining and using my energy. And that's what I hope and suggest that you do also. So sometimes when you're not adequately using your energy, you know subconsciously deep down your time is eroding, and that may make you feel bad. You don't want to miss out on life. That's a big issue for me too. I don't want to miss out on life. Prematurely dying is not a consequence I want to experience, and I don't think you do either. So very important to master your energies and to float in time. Make use of time in terms of ride the waves of the cycles of this life. Time is also cyclical. We rotate around the sun rotates around something else. The planets that rotate around the sun along with us also have an impact on us. The moon spins along with us. We rotate also. 24 hours is one rotation of the Earth. And many other cycles like that. 28 days, the moon goes, I don't know if the moon goes around the Earth. I'm not familiar with astrology in this way. The moon is stationary in that it doesn't show us the back face, it only shows us the front. The back is always invisible. But I assume it's rotating around the planet. That's what's causing the tides to shift. And 28 days it's called, or 28 days is the cycle of the moon. And that's 1 month we call. And then 1 year is one full cycle around the sun. So things are repeating to you over and over again. These cycles are coming back into your life. And the longest cycle that you can experience in this game is 144 years. Briefly talking about mahakala, the great time, or the great consumer of living beings. That's what I see. Not really sure what to add. Sadhguru talks about mahakala coming in the form of Bhairava, maybe different, and causing living beings to experience a great pain before they enter Kashi, because to clean them up. So that's like that. Yeah. There's no fear of anything except time. Time is the greatest fear. Time is the greatest danger, because you don't fear pain, you fear time. If I told you you're going to experience pain for half of a microsecond, it'll be like you didn't even know what happened. Huh? What was that? The most intense pain for a quarter of a microsecond, it's insignificant. But if I told you you're going to experience the worst pain of your life for 1 minute, totally different reaction. And then I told you you're going to experience pain for 15 years or 50 years, that's it. You would be considering that as hell. So time is scary because time increases pain, potentially, also increases pleasure. So in this game of life, time is not really something to be concerned about. You have to just maintain and use your energy. Be a master of your energy. That's it, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.